Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 11 Ball Room, live from Salt Lake City, Utah. We've got a little match today. We've got Kevin TARMA. I believe he's out of Salt Lake. And then we've got Robert Harrison. He's also a Salt Lake player. These two are going to do a little 10-ball battle. It's going to be a race to 6. Looks like $200 is going to be in the middle. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching this and you want to share it on your Facebook, definitely do that. We would appreciate it. Robert Harrison is a up and coming player. He put away pool for a couple years, finally picked it back up, decided he wanted to get back into the action, like a lot of us pool players do. A lot of times we'll take a break from pool and then sometimes we go back to our passion, and that is pool. Kevin Tarma just got done in a big Vegas tournament, $1,000 entry. I believe he placed top 5, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty solid player out of Salt Lake, moves the ball real well. Definitely takes his time during shots. So this will be a very entertaining match. Haven't got the Fargo ratings yet on these two players. I'm going to be on that here in just a quick moment. Looks like Robert's at the table after a dry break from Kevin. Nice shot there by Robert. Set up nicely for the 2-ball in the side pocket. Looks like Robert Harrison is a 556 Fargo rating out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Oh, watch out for that 9-ball. Well, I think he might be all right. At least he can hit it. We'll see if it passes by the 9-ball there. I believe he's just going for a hit here. Unless he can see the full ball, which he might be able to. Oh, most definitely. Nice shot there by Robert. So Kevin Tarma is a 560 Fargo rating. So they're very, very close in Fargo ratings. So it's an even race to 6. Sometimes using that bridge can be tricky, especially on a 9-foot table. Guys, this table that they are playing on is a 9-foot diamond table with 4-inch pockets. I believe that there was a mistake when Robert had this table installed and he got a little longer rail, so the pockets ended up being 4 inches. So you're going to see some rattled balls from time to time. You're also going to see a few missed shots like that have to be a little bit more precise than normal. Looks like now I'm joined by Mike Cushlin from Salt Lake. Welcome, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me yet, but welcome to the stream.
Welcome. How are we?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Very good.
Good, good. Looks like this is the opening rack.
Awesome.
Mike Cushlin is my co-commentator here. He's a really good player out of Salt Lake City. Going to help me with some commentating today. So
It's great to be here with Matt and hopefully anybody else that joins.
yeah, absolutely. Pretty cool setup Robert has. He's been showing me this program, and it's pretty neat.
He is a very passionate individual, and when he sets his mind to something, yeah, it's a great setup. The room's awesome.
Yeah, I've kind of got that vibe from him after talking to him a little bit this week. Um,
Yeah.
definitely a passionate person about pool. And I was just making comments before you joined that he took off pool for a couple years, and then he decided that he would pick up his stick again and start playing. And now I think he's addicted like the rest of us.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. And Kevin isn't much different.
Yeah, that is very true. I've had the privilege of playing with Kevin when I travel to Salt Lake, usually on the weekends or on a vacation. So very good player out of Salt Lake. So
That's
looks like
great.
you.
Yeah. I haven't played Kevin too much, but I do know that he definitely has a love for pool.
Yes, he does. He seems to be all over the Salt Lake area playing as much as he can, and it's paid off for him. I mean, he just finished I think top 5 in the tournament in Vegas. That was pretty impressive.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, what a jump shot.
Yeah, that was a great shot there. Great effort there on the jump. Well done. You playing much pool these days, Mike?
I am starting to get back into it. So yeah.
Looks like you got the itch like everyone else, huh?
I'm getting the bug. Yeah.
Right.
Rob came and said, "Hey, do you want to play?" And we played a little, and then played a little more, and then yeah. Now I've been playing quite a bit. So yeah.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot. You know, sometimes if you get away from pool for a bit and have a good experience, it kind of brings you right back to your roots, and you want to just keep playing and playing.
Yep, I agree.
Long shot here on the 8 ball. See if he can hold it there for the 10 ball.
Fantastic shot. That's a good out.
Yeah, it is. Very, very good shot. And I was just explaining too before you joined the screen or stream. I'm not sure if you heard me or not, but these are 4-inch pockets. Very, very, very tight.
Yeah, this is the tightest table in Utah.
Yeah, he was explaining to me how they made a little bit of a mistake and gave him a little longer rails rather than what he initially had asked for, 4.5-inch pocket or 4.25-inch pockets.
4.25.
They gave him. Yeah.
Yep.
That's that'll make you a better pool player there the longer you play.
But he has the luxury. Sure. Apparently, he'll have these for 2-3 months, and then they're gonna eventually replace the rails with 4.25.
Yeah, he did say that. So that'll be nice. But
yeah, that's the best of both worlds. You get a little
absolutely.
bit of both.
Looks like they're playing winter break. I wasn't quite sure. So
that's a good question.
Well, Kevin broke the first rack and he won the.
Yeah, it must be winter break.
Yeah, so that is good information to have there. I was also mentioning that their Fargo ratings are within about 4 points of each other, so it should be a pretty good match.
Yeah, I know these are both players that are improving and well deserving of that. So this is a tight pack we got here. This will be an interesting rack.
Yeah, I think there'll be a few little tactical maneuvers here before someone gets going. It looks like he was just going for a hit there.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Tarma back up to the table. Well, it looks like he just got
And
introduced to those side pockets.
we get even tighter.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, it's like
It'll be interesting to see how this rack goes. I'm kind of curious here. He might try to, yeah, break it out a little bit and hook it.
I'm gonna break one out and put the two ball in there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge here. I think Kevin will probably jump this, I would assume. He might kick at it.
It looks like he has a room to kick, but yeah. Oh, and he hooked it pretty good.
There might be a little gap there between the 7 and the 8 if he can get precise there. Trying to hit the one ball to avoid the foul.
Excellent hit.
That was a really good shot.
Not sure if he can see this or not. I think he's hooked a little bit. Apparently you can see some of it. Oh, enough to make it. Good shot.
Yeah, that 10 ball is gonna trick a few people. It's got that blue stripe, but the black on the outside, so it's kind of hard to see there. It's
Yeah, those that watch this, you'll have to get used to the colors of the balls. I know I played on Rob's table, and I always get confused when I go to the 4 to the 5, and the, the 4 is kind of the 5 color, and the 5 is the purple ball there. So yeah, those watching will have to kind of take note of that.
Yeah, that's a very good point. So it looks like Kevin went for a hit there and scratched. I think he went to pocket the ball actually, and I think he scratched.
Yeah, he did try to pocket the ball. As you can see, these are 4-inch pockets and they're a little tight.
Yeah, I think that's the second time in the first two games that's happened.
I think he's glad he missed this one, but
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. Hmm.
Oh, that's going to be very interesting because now Kevin has 2 fouls, and it will be very interesting to see how Rob approaches this.
Yeah, we'll see if he tries to get him on those 3 fouls in this rack or not. I think he's got a pretty clear path from the 3 to the 4.
And he didn't get quite where he wanted, but we'll see what he does here. Again, that 4 ball is the ball down at the bottom. Or
Yeah, looks like. What do you like here, Mike?
well, I'm trying to look at this. I think he's going to try to thin it here and go back up, but it might go into the 10. Yeah, he's going to thin it just like that. But I don't know if he got close enough on that 8. That's going to be hard to hit. If not, it's a fairly easy hit. So we'll see here.
Yeah, I think he's got some room there. I think he's just trying not to
He just has,
scratch.
yeah, he has to be careful he doesn't hit that thin enough to scratch. And he did a good job. So now the table's open. Let's see what we do here.
Looks like the one problem that we see here is going to be
Yeah.
the 8 to the 9.
That's what he's looking at right now, huh?
Everything else is pretty wide open. He's got to be careful on this shot, though, because I think he's going to play some draw. And as we've seen so far, they tend to rattle when you hit it harder and you're not 100% accurate there. Let's see what he does here.
Whoa. Not going to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I think that was just a.
Although he didn't leave it easy, but I think a little indecision maybe. Not sure where he wanted that cue ball.
Yeah,
We've all done that before.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he was in between. And then, excuse me, it kind of looked like he was in between, and then at the last moment he changed it. Yes, we have. We've all done that before.
I know. I don't know about you, but when I play on a table like this, once in a while the pockets you miss one. It gets in your head a little bit, and you just don't feel as confident shooting. And I think that's what we're seeing a little bit right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, when you start to notice the pockets being a little tight, I think you take that little extra minute or two and concentrate on the hit and your accuracy because that's going to be most important. Oh, it looked like you fouled there.
He fouled there and broke that 8-9 out. So or that 8-9-10 out, and so this could be. Let's see. I believe that 4 goes by that 6 in the side. So if it does, we should see some balls pocketed here.
Yeah, it looks like there's a pretty good roadmap there, so see if we can get out of this.
This is an important game, in my opinion, for Robert. When you're in a race to 6, you lost the first one. You never want to go down 0-2. It's just not a good feeling.
Yeah, that's an 0-2 hole is a little tricky to get out of on a race to 6. You're definitely right there. It's a pretty good shot there. He played that with pace to get right on the 6 ball.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Perfect shape.
Now he just needs to take his time and take every one of these shots, and he should be out.
Yeah.
I think on this shot he should play the rail and come back behind the 8 ball instead
Yeah,
of drawing it.
I think if he has enough angle there, he'll go full forward.
Yeah, that's looks like what he's doing there.
Well done.
And these 9-foot tables, this is where the distance comes into factor when you play it a
Yeah,
little bit short
very
like
true.
that.
You're reaching for the bridge right now.
You just got to concentrate and make this shot, and he should be on the 9. Ooh, I think
A
he
little bit
overhit that
hard.
one. Yeah, I think he overhit that one.
Yes, he did.
Now,
Now
what are you doing
he's,
here?
yeah, I think he's looking. I don't think he likes to try it. I think he might try to get the cue ball behind the 10 ball right there and
Yeah,
send the 9 to the other side. That's what I think he's going to try.
yeah, looks like he's putting a little draw on it.
Well, he didn't make it easy, but didn't get it right where he wanted.
Yeah, one of these things about these 9-foot tables is when you kind of mess up a shot like that, hit it a little too hard, the best thing you can do is put distance between the next 2 balls for your opponent. Sometimes that works.
Definitely so.
Yeah, he's gonna have a real tough time getting back on that 10 ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's even going to try it. I'm kind of curious here. We'll see.
Do you see an easy save here if he didn't want to make it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to.
He's still thinking.
Yeah, there's.
Looks like he's going to go for it.
I think he called the 3-railer, Mike.
Oh my. Interesting. Now,
Yeah,
now it looks like Rob has to take that into the side. And pretty much if you make it, you have shape. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure what was going through Kevin's mind is he just didn't see an easy out, so he just wanted to try to, play it in that 3 rails. I mean, it had the natural angle, but definitely a little bit off. So see if Robert can clean up here.
all right, we're up 1-1.
Yeah, that was a tough rack from the beginning based on that break, but
Oh,
I
well,
think they're just filling it out.
I agree with that. It kind of played tough from the beginning because of the tight pack, and then but we'll see what happens with Rob. One thing I've noticed in playing with Rob, he has a very good break. So we'll see if I'm right, but he does a good job.
Let's see where he chooses to break from here. I don't know. If I'm 10 ball breaking, I tend to break just from the dead center. That's just my preference, but
Yeah, he's usually just off the side a little bit.
okay. Nice. Not too bad. Let's see what he does here. Looks like they are using the magic rack to get a perfect rack there, so shouldn't have any problems with that. Yeah, you weren't kidding there. A great
Well, he
break.
hits it hard. He usually controls that cue ball. I'm sure he wasn't happy about the action on the cue ball after the shot, but we no longer have a tight pack. Always tough shot from the rail.
I think Kevin's at a point now where he's just trying to get adjusted to the table. It's gonna take a little bit with these 4-inch pockets. Yeah, I was nervous that he was gonna do that going behind that 10 ball. I think he just hooked himself just a little bit on that 2 ball. Looking at the kick here. Looks like he's scratched. Gonna give Kevin ball in hand. Looks like the only problem on the table is gonna be that 8 ball. Doesn't look like it has a pocket or can go past the 9, so he's gonna have to figure that out. Got a few balls. 7 ball looks like should be okay. Yeah, looks like he's gonna play that 3 ball there in the side. Remember the 4 ball is the pink ball. Looks like he kicked the 5 ball there in front of the 4, so he's gonna have to figure out this one. Yeah, the 8 ball is no longer a problem. See what Robert can do here. Yeah, that's not exactly what he wanted to do. Looks like he hooked himself again. I think he's gonna play the 1 rail kick. Actually, I think it looks like he's gonna go 2 rails here. Called the bottom left corner pocket. 2 rails, good hit. All right, it's gonna leave Kevin an opportunity here. See if he's able to capitalize on the nice layout of the table. Pretty good shot there to get on that 6 ball. Going through 3 rails behind the 7. Now he's got to get from the 7 to the 8. He's got the angle for it. He's going to have to play with a little bit of pace if he's going to put it up in the corner. I believe that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to play the 7 ball in the top left corner pocket and try to bring the cue ball around. Unless he holds it there to bank the 8. Yeah, that's what he was trying to do there. Didn't really have a choice. He was going to kind of leave himself long on the 8 ball regardless, but it left Robert an opportunity for a 9-foot shot here.
This is the full length shot.
A tester, to say the least. This will test your eyes, your stroke, the table. A lot of factors here. Well,
Looks like he played safe there on purpose. I don't think that was a miss.
yeah, not a bad choice.
I think he's going to try to leave the cue ball right behind. That's what his goal was right there, but not so bad. Uh-oh. Playing around with this, and we'll see how I race.
Just hit that.
Do I just hit the trash can?
I took care of it for you.
You did it for me. Good job. Well, I just wanted to play with the toys.
Hey, here's one for you. So look at the top left of your screen here.
Okay.
There's a cue ball.
I like that.
So we can let people know what kind of spin they're putting on there.
Very nice. Very nice.
Not too bad.
Well, now I think we are going to see a combo attempt.
Yeah, I don't think he has much of a choice. Now, I'm not sure if they're playing early 10 balls.
Good. I like the play, to be honest. Just, I think they both know how difficult this table is, and if you leave it long, you have created a difficult shot.
Yeah, that is definitely the case here. We've seen it already in this match, how the table has kind of dictated the way that these two players are going to try to play their match, and distance is going to be to the advantage of the player for sure.
Oh, there's a good shot. Let's see if he can capitalize here.
Natural position from the 8 to the 9. I think he's going to want to end up right in this area here. Yeah,
good speed. Good speed. Although he wanted to come a little further, but the speed on the ball made that ball pocket a little easier than firing it.
Yeah, I think he's got to be happy here. He's got an opportunity to go up 2-1, so I think he's taking a little extra time here to Make sure he's got this shot right. This is the most critical shot of the mat or the game for sure here.
Yeah, you get down to the last four balls, you, you got to capitalize.
I think he might be straight in, Mike.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Not to mention, cue ball's a little bit on the rail, so he's going to have to jack this up a little. He's going to follow, looks like.
I think he might just be taking his medicine here and giving himself an opportunity to win the game. We'll see.
And one shot for all the marble on this game. Not
Yes,
an
I think. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I just said this is definitely not an easy shot. I mean, he could try to cut it in the corner, or I think he'll probably play it in the top right to our screen, but I'm not sure. Oh, very nice shot.
Wow.
Very nice shot.
Went to the blind pocket. Very
Yeah.
good shot by Robert. So that'll put Robert up 2-1, race to 6. I believe they're going to do a couple sets. Where are you playing out of, Mike? You got a table at your house right
You
now, or
know,
you got?
I'm playing at my house and it robs quite a bit. And then I played in a couple tournaments at FOE here this last little while. Won by Salt Lake City Billiards, and then Victor also had a tournament here a little while ago.
Yeah.
And so, and then I've played a few tournaments out at Griff's, and that's a great pool hall, great tournaments, tough fields.
Yeah, I've always liked Griff's. I haven't played a lot there, but I have played a little bit when I went down there with BCA a couple years back.
Uh-huh. How
But
about
yeah, it's
yourself? You're in Wyoming, right? Jackson, Wyoming?
yeah. I was in Utah for the last
Right.
probably 10, 12 years, and then decided to take a job up here in Jackson and been up here. So playing up here is definitely a little bit different than the Salt Lake area. I got no diamond tables to play on.
Yeah.
I have to
Well,
play on these valley tables
I was
here.
gonna say, I think all Valley, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Wyoming. I've yet to find a diamond table in the whole state of Wyoming yet.
I
So
I played in several tournaments in Wyoming. I played in the Rollins tournament. I played in the Pinedale tournament, and yeah,
hmm
they're always valleys.
Yep, yep, that's what I say. I've yet to find a diamond here in Wyoming. So that is a luxury of living in Utah or pretty much any other area besides Wyoming, but
Yeah.
but anyways, it's a good time. I just got done I played in that Pocatello Open over the weekend and
Oh, you played it. That's great.
that was a pretty good event. They do
What
always do a good job up
what
there.
tell I was curious if you don't mind. Tell me where was that played and what tables do they play on? They are those is that a 7 foot tables or are they?
So they're bar boxes, and
Yeah.
Pocatello is one of those towns that has about probably 20 to 30 different bars in it, and that's typically what they play out of.
That's what I thought. I played there a long time ago, and we played in a couple of bars out there. If I remember, I can't remember the names, but yeah, I mean, they're great fields, great, good time. I know this year we had Matt Hayes and Jorge Bermudez, I think, playing for the championship there. So
Yeah, I got the luxury of playing Matt Hayes there on the winner's side, and
that's tough.
he he got me 7-5, so I was able to
Oh,
win 5 games on him, so I
yeah,
can't
that's
complain too much about that.
no, that's a tough draw.
He's a great player, though, so I'm very respectful, and I had a good time playing him, and it was overall a pretty good event. They had about 130 pool players there, so over the
That's
weekend, so
fantastic. That's
yeah, they
fantastic.
did. Yeah, they did a good job. Let's see. Yeah, I think you just hit that one a little bit off.
Yeah, I think he threw that with his English, trying to get shape on that 3, and that pocket's not been his friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had about 3 or 4 misses on that same pocket, so I think I think Kevin's trying to get
Well,
adjusted to
I'm
his
not sure.
stroke
Maybe
here.
I'm not sure how much Kevin has played on this table. I think they have
Not at
had a few
all.
matches, if I'm not mistaken, but um, you know, we keep talking about the table, but I really do think that it is a factor.
You know, 4-inch pockets, it is a blast to play on, I'm not gonna lie. I've always had a good time playing on tighter pockets, it just adds another level of dimension to your pool game and test your pretty much knowledge and skills all at the same time, so
Definitely.
I think any opportunity that you have to play on a table like this is definitely gotta take it. He might make that ball. No, he's a little bit off, but that's all right. I think he was trying to play safe, honestly.
Well, seeing that he doesn't have shape on the 4 ball, I think you're right. However, this one, if he can pocket this ball, he should come over nicely for the 4.
Well played there. I just gotta slow roll this ball in to try to hold for the 6. I think you can
That
do that.
that's a tough one. I think he might have a hard time holding that behind that 10. I think
Yeah, I think you're right.
he might have to play this a little firmer.
Yeah, I wonder if he tries to go around or split the gap between the 8 and the 9.
Well,
Well,
oh, he was trying to come into the 9 and stop
mm,
that.
hey, executed that plan, but plan B worked, but plan A didn't work that time. So back over to Rob, takes over. Position on this shot's relatively easy. Can't imagine he'd do anything crazy here. Well done.
That was a good shot.
Very well played. Now, depending on the angle, I think you just kind of want to roll that ball in. I don't think he wants to put a lot of pace on it to prevent the rattle in the pocket getting in the way because he can hold easy for the 8 ball there. And
Oof. Well, he got by it at least.
got away.
Not sure if he was trying to go on the far side or not. Now he has to try to make this and hold it. What are your thoughts here? Do you think he's gonna?
Well, I think he's
Well,
going to try to
he's
go
drawn a
his 3
picture for us.
rails. Yeah, I think
Looks
his natural line is here. but I'm not quite sure. That's a lot of pace to put on that ball, so he's got to hit it pretty pure. Got to avoid the side pocket here.
Yeah, I think that's ambitious. Yeah, that's exactly what he has to do. A little bottom right if he's going to do that shot. But I think he's changing his mind. We'll see.
You know, I think in this situation, Mike, I think I'm going to try to put the 8 ball right down here and move the cue ball as far up here as I can. Because
I,
I'm not sure
I
he's
like
able
your
to.
shot. He's going to play it like you said with the bottom right there. Oh, he just hit it soft and put it back this way, the other way. Yeah. I mean, the problem with doing it the way he did is the way you said it, he would have had the 8 ball on the other side and the cue ball down here. Now Kevin has some balls to try to leave that cue ball behind. So that's the thought process that I see here. And he
Yeah.
didn't get it there, but he was trying to leave that cue ball behind the 10 there. But again, he's going to have to stroke this pretty well to get shape.
Yeah, that last shot was quite difficult. He got on the wrong side of the 8 ball, so he had to try and give himself the most space he could between the 8 and the 9. Then Kevin tried to bank it, it looked like. Now Rob's got to play a shot here. I believe he's just trying to decide how he wants to attack this. I'm wondering if you hit that ball and you come back this way, but that's definitely ambitious, say the least. All
He's
right.
playing safety again.
Okay. Not a bad save.
No, it doesn't make it easy. I think what you want to try to do here, if you're Kevin, is create as much separation as you can. Uh, I like I like hitting that ball and stopping the cue ball. And if you stop the cue ball and bring the 8 ball back up this rail, um, basically back here, that's what I think I would try. Oh, he tried to cut it, which isn't a bad shot because he leaves it thin, but now he does leave a shot for Rob. This is just a shot where you have to concentrate and make the ball because shape is very natural.
I don't know. I think I hit that one with a little bit of left just to try to throw that in there, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't like the draw there because the ball is skid, but um,
Yeah.
just a little bit of rolling English there. And now Kevin will get a chance at it. That's a
A
little thinner, little thinner.
Well, if he misses it, it's going to be in about the same spot it has been for the last 3 shots. There you go.
Good
Well
shot.
done.
A little bit of an angle. Good shot.
All right. Barring anything crazy here, it's going to be 2-2 going into the 5th game, and it'll be Kevin's break if he pockets this 10 ball here.
All right, 2-2 it is. Since we're
2-2.
we're on here getting used to this, I was trying to see if you are aware, how does the live chat work? I don't know if you, I was just checking. I noticed that Rob made a couple of comments there. He earlier on he 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 said he hit the 8 a little too easy and the 9 a little too hard and gave a little cry face there. But
You gotta tell Rob that there's no such thing as calling a safety in 10 ball.
that's what you don't. I completely agree with you. That right now, Victor is crying and he's like yelling and screaming. You can't call safety in 10 ball. I can just
That's
hear him
pretty.
say it now.
I know. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's all right. Yeah. For those watching, if anyone new to the stream or anything, safety does not exist in 10 ball as long as you make a legal hit on the lowest ball on the table and the cue ball or the object ball hits a rail. It is a completely legal shot.
I think he has a little window there.
I'm not quite sure on this live chat there, Mike. I'm still playing with it here, trying to figure it out.
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
There we go. Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna thin this one ball and then come back, leave the one on the rail and come back through the middle there.
Yeah, leave that one ball in that. No,
Oh, he made it. I didn't know he had a shot at it. Good shot.
definitely gonna come with a. Don't think he's gonna try to make this ball. I think he's just trying to figure out where he can put the cue ball and the 2 ball to make it difficult for Kevin.
Again, yep, he'll leave that right behind the 3. That's a good shot. He would have liked to have hooked the cue ball back behind the 4 more, I believe, but well, he definitely left it long. I think the way this match is going early on in these games, they're kind of looking for position more than anything right now.
Here. I think he's able to see this ball. He's gonna try to pocket it.
Yeah, if he can.
Natural. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I agree with you.
And for those watching, me and Mike are in 2 different places. So if we talk over each other, that's because we're doing this remotely. It's kind of new to both of us. So we're learning as we go. All right, so looks like Robert pocketed the 9 ball, After contacting the 3 ball, makes it a legal shot. He's still on the 3 ball. He's got to get down to that pink 4 ball. I think if he goes along this route here, he should be all right. See what he does. He might even split the gap right here. We'll see.
I like the gap, I think. I think he'll hit this thin and just come out through the 6.
Yep, there you go. Perfect. Now this one you do have to play with a little bit of pace so you can come back across the table for the 6 ball. Unless he goes behind the 7, which he could. Try to play the 6 up in the top left corner. But I think he's just going to come
Looks
across
like he's
table.
putting draw on it, so
Yeah, went around that nicely. Left a kind of an angle here on the steep angle on the 6
kind of
ball.
right in between there.
What do you do here? You cut it in the side, or do you try to play it up in the top left corner?
Well, because of shape, I would maybe go on the side, but it looks like he's going to the corner. I'm just not sure where he's going to try to leave the cue ball. He's going to have to make that cue ball travel 3 rails. Oh, he's just decided to play safety.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the fact that he left that so close to the 8. And the reason
Yeah.
being is that now Kevin has an opportunity to play a safety back. And if he did,
I think he's going to bring the 6 ball right down in this area and try to leave the cue ball up here, and we'll see if
that's
that's the case.
correct.
Yeah, executed pretty well there.
Not bad. Now,
Almost got the bonus 7 ball there to block him as well.
Rob's chosen to go long rail.
I think he's jumping, Mike.
Oh, he is jumping it.
Let's see, first time we've seen a jump cue today. Let's see how he does.
Good hit. And maybe a good leave. Nope. Not quite. All right. Let's see if Kevin can get out here.
Yeah, it's a pretty good line. Definitely think that he's going to play the 7 ball in this pocket here. So maybe if we can bring the cue ball back over here, possibly.
He's looking at it right now, trying to decide if that 8 ball is in his way. I don't think he can slow roll this and play this 7 back in the corner, but
Yeah, I don't.
I think he has to try to just barely miss that 8 ball. Yep. Oh, but he jawed it. I mean, as deep as it can be. Great shape. I was talking to Rob yesterday, and he noticed a couple balls jawing up like this. He says, "When I get my 4 1/4, that would have gone."
Yeah, it would have. It might have saved him a game for now. We'll see.
Gonna go 2 rails and back out. Oh, he wanted to come further as he's pointing. It's not quite getting where he wants to be.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I don't think he cuts this. No,
Yeah.
he's gonna try to put it
He's
here and Move the cue ball back over there, I believe. He might even bring. We'll see.
That's what he's doing, but
Kind of a difficult shot because of the distance, but he tried to hold the cue ball. I think that's what threw that shot off. So what do you play here? Do you play it with pace, with a little bit of top, so you can come off this rail here and then come back down?
well, you have the two options. You either draw it back or you follow it. I like to follow.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I'd go follow on this ball. You can control it a little better. Well done.
Well done. I like the angle actually. Just got to make this ball. And then you come 2 rails for shape. Or 1 rail all the way down. But I think I I think that he's gonna kind of come over here. But he may just elect to come straight.
I think he's just going to try to make it. Yeah.
Ooh,
Mm.
he did a mixture. But he has a straight shot, just a long one.
All right, we'll see. Pressure's on Kevin here. Try to go up 3-2, a race to 6.
It's a big game for both of them as they get closer to the 6. Every game becomes more important.
All right, so opportunity comes for Robert after Kevin was unable to pocket that long shot. Very difficult shot, so don't fault him for the effort there. Just a little bit off. He
Called the
called
bank.
the. He did. He was trying to go right here. Well, here again, we see distance coming into play for this shot. See if Kevin's able to knock this down, take a 3-2 lead, and get the break. Unable to pocket that 10 ball there. Good opportunity for Rob now. Trying to take that 3-2 lead. Hit that halfway mark. Perfectly done. So Robert ends up taking that game. Now it's 3-2 Robert. Robert's break. If you're just joining us and you like the action, definitely hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. That way you'll be notified anytime that there's a match going on in the Salt Lake area. Could be between Robert, could be other people. We just don't know quite yet what the plan is. But as of right now, it's Kevin Tarma, Robert Harrison, race to 6. Looks like $200 in the middle, winner break. Robert to break. Cue ball hops off the table. That's going to be a good opportunity for Kevin, ball in hand, start this rack. Not a bad layout. I think if he can get good on this 3-ball here, he's got a good opportunity to make some balls. And that was about as good as you could do. Remember, the 4-ball is the pink ball. The 5-ball is going to be the purple ball right in the pocket, the right-hand side. Like I said, pretty easy rack layout. That key shot so far this rack was the 1 to the 3. He got good on that ball, so now he's just playing connect the dots here. 5 to the 6 is pretty easy. I think Kevin likes his chances here. Good to hear from you, Mark. Thanks for enjoying the stream here. Mark Colligwire out of, I believe it's Woods Cross is where he's at. So he's a pretty good player there. Kevin connecting the dots here, has a chance for a run here off the scratch from Rob on the break.
This would be a big game for him. Oh,
The commentator jinx, right?
yeah, probably. I should. I was rooting for him, but I don't know. That pocket down there has not been a friendly pocket for either of these players, actually.
Yeah, that is very true. Of all the 6 pockets, that bottom right one has definitely done the most damage so far. Let's see if Rob can clean this up. Kevin missed a pretty good opportunity there. He's doing really well. Key shot right here, though. Yeah, he underhit that one. I'm not going to be happy there.
No, not hard enough.
Now he's just got to figure out how he's going to hit this 8-ball to. I think he's just going to thin it.
It looks like he's going to try to throw this.
Oh, can you see that much of it?
Yeah, he's putting. Nope. I thought I saw him put a lot of right on that. You are correct. He just again put some distance in between the ball.
Yeah, I liked him there to just instead of using that. Excuse me. Instead of using a lot of that right spin, I think if he just used a little bit of top and thinned it a little bit, he could have got even more distance here. But
I agree.
we'll see if Kevin's able to capitalize here off of the mistake.
And again,
got a little back and forth action here going as the players are trying to figure out how to get this 8-ball pocketed.
I think this time we're gonna see Rob try to bring the cue ball back down here. Or the other side. He's going the other side.
Yeah, that's the
That's
that is.
interesting. I kind of think he missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I think the good thing about this for these two players is they're going to be able to rewatch this and fix some of the mistakes they make, and I think that it's going to help them out in the long run because there was definitely an opportunity there to leave this 8-ball a little more difficult for Kevin. Pocket got him again. Big opportunity here for Rob. This is as good a shot as he's going to get on the 8-ball, so he needs to focus here and see if he can lock this game down and take a 2-game lead. Yeah, I think that one, he just needs to stay down on a shot a little bit longer. I think when he goes back and rewatches this, he's going to see himself jump up a lot faster than he needs to. Sometimes you got to stay down on those shots.
Yep. Mistakes, unfortunately, they kind of snowball, and then I think we get in our own way sometimes. All of us can learn from that.
Yeah, I agree. So the opportunity goes back to Kevin here to try to get even, see if he's able to knock a big shot down here and see if he can get on the 9-ball. I think he got a little lucky there, but that's part of the game. Pretty good shape on the 9. Don't think he was trying to hit that 10-ball. But it might work out for him. I think he's nervous about that pocket size mic. You can see him.
Yeah,
I think he understands the importance of this game and this shot. So I
very
think he's
big
take.
game. I don't know
I
if there's
think.
much difference between 3-3 and 4-2. Okay, never mind.
So right, it is a big swing game. I mean, that's definitely a big game here. So I think you see him calculating if he wants to try the side pocket, which I'm pretty sure he's going to do. He's just trying to decide what kind of speed he wants to hit it with, because that's going to be the factoring point, I think. Yeah, he's evaluating both options here, but I think he's playing the side.
I think you got to just make this with slow roll it forward a little bit. Oh, he played safety. Did he get it?
I think he
Well,
was trying. I
he.
think he was trying to pocket that
You
ball.
think so? Okay.
I do. I do.
He just
I
hit it.
think. Yeah, I think the reason why is I think he didn't like the side pocket, but I think it was that in between. At the last second, he said, "I'm gonna cut it all the way up," and I think that kind of threw him off a little bit. But looks like
He
he got
did
away
look.
with
He
it.
did look at the corner, and that you're very possibly right. Either way, he kind of got a little lucky here, and now we have Robert here trying to kick this ball.
Yeah, this is one of those opportunities that you got to tell yourself you got to hit this ball. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Of course, you're trying to control it, but you can't give up ball in hand here and give the game away if you can do anything about it here. So we'll see if he's up for the moment. There's just no way out. You just got to kind of go for it.
Well, I think he was contemplating. He has to call a pocket, so
Yeah, correct.
so he elects to call the corner pocket, trying to bank this ball on the kick. So
He's got to hit it with some pace if he's going up there. Good
well,
hit.
look at this. That was very close to his attempt. That was very well executed.
That was very, very, very good shot there. And he got away with it too. So yeah, it's kind of in that situation. You just kind of got to call a pocket that you feel most comfortable with and kind of hit it hard. He had to hit it hard to even get it there, and he came pretty close. I think he'll be happy with that one.
You know, this situation, it comes up in 10 ball, probably, I don't know, many times. It's a situation that players need to practice, because you got to decide, are you going to try to bank this, or are you going to try to leave it? It's something that we all need to practice. He looks
Hmm.
And he executed that very well, or ended up well.
Yeah, I think he's gotten away with a couple shots in the
He
last two.
has. That right there is one of them.
Yeah. I mean, on that shot, when you got that ball right here and the cue ball here, I mean, a lot of players will put it right here put the 9 ball on the rail and bring the cue ball over here. So you got the distance between them. But
That's
I think,
correct.
I think he elected to go with the bank. I think that's what he did. And
I
he
I
just kind of got
I
away with
agree
it.
with you. I agree.
Let's see if he.
Looks like you can see a piece of this.
Creating
And
distance.
again, he's just creating distance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a difficult shot right here. So, kind of a smart play there is by Rob trying to get the most distance he can from being 3/4 ball hooked, I believe. So now I think if you're Kevin, I think you really just got to try to pocket this ball. I think you just got to go for it. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. There's really not another option there, but. All right. I'm pretty sure he went for a safety there. I know Kevin. I don't think he missed it that bad. I'm pretty sure that was a designed shot there, but that one he didn't get away with. If you're playing this shot, Mike, how do you like to try to get position on that 10 ball? Soft, or you like to go a couple rails?
And you can't really shoot it soft. I think you come try to hit it firm and come across back and forth.
I think that's what he's doing there. Good choice. Very, very well done. He hit that. Probably one of his better shots of the match there, with the speed and positioning there to potentially win this game if he can pocket the 10 ball. All right, so there you have it. So Robert pulls out to a 2-game lead. It's going to be 4-2. It'll be Robert's break coming up. Robert once again executing his break.
But not making anything.
That's true. Another opportunity here for Kevin. Believe he can see the 1 ball and get on the. He hit that one pretty good.
That's going to be perfect.
Really good shot there. He overcut that one.
Yep. He didn't get the shape he wanted, even if he makes that ball, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Kevin's. If I had to say right now, I think Kevin's getting a little frustrated with the table, but he's got to be able to take some deep breaths and get himself back into this match, because knowing the player that he is, he's right there. I know he can do it. I think he's just a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, left that one well. Gotta kick this.
That was pretty good shot there. Looks like we're going airborne again here.
I like the jump shot here. It gives you your best chance.
Oof. He almost made that. That would have been a heck of a shot.
Yeah.
Pretty good effort there by Rob on the jump shot. We'll see what Kevin tries to do here. He's going to try to hit that 2 ball. Yeah, pretty thin. Not too bad. Looks like a little cat and mouse game here at the moment before someone can get a good opportunity to run some balls. So you're going to see a little tactical play here before neither one of these guys wants to set anything easy, because they know the other can run some balls pretty easy. So let's see what Robert comes up with here.
I believe he called a 7.
Yeah, he did indeed. Good shot. Kind of back to right where he was.
Yes, he just had this shot.
If I'm here, I think I'm gonna try to put that two ball over here and move the cue ball kind of back behind the four. We'll see what he does. I think he's going the opposite way.
No,
Yeah.
he just didn't execute what you were trying. A little
Yeah,
firmer.
that's not a bad choice putting the cue ball over there because you do have those two blockers, but
Well,
definitely,
in the future, I think if you go to the rail, it gives you more time and you get in line with that hook. So I
yep,
think
absolutely agree. All right, so an opportunity here for Rob. Looks like the tables finally gave him an opportunity to make a ball here and get some shape. Three balls pretty natural.
that was interesting. But
Yeah, I'm not
okay,
quite
it worked.
sure. Yeah.
I think I would have just followed it and played the three in the same corner, but
Yeah, you and I saw the table the same on that one. It almost looked like you had a little bit of inside English on that.
he had to, yeah, to get it to where it is.
Yeah, that's a kind of a hard shot to execute from that distance on a 9 foot table, but he was able to get position on the three, so let's see if he can finish out
I
here.
think he's got an angle on this. And
Yeah, I
he's
think there was.
he's gonna be pretty frustrated right now. I know he's a little stern inside.
Yeah, I know what he was trying to do. It was the right shot. There was just a lot going on that shot, and I think that it led to the miss there. But let's see if Kevin's able to capitalize. Finally, he's got an opportunity here. Good shot, Kevin. He needed that one. He's had a few.
He's left
Sure.
himself a little long though, but it's a standard shot. Chris, Chris Shane says, I'm going to have to agree with you. We're not watching 700 Fargos here. And as we've said, the fact is this table is a 4-inch pockets, and I know for a fact that is affecting them. I've seen both of these players, and trust me, on a standard, let's say 7-foot table, I've seen them both break and run 2 or 3 racks in a row. So they can shoot.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think these pockets are. I mean, you and I both know that we're in the upper level of the Fargo rating, but still, if we go play on a 9 foot 4 inch pocket table, we're gonna struggle as well. So definitely can understand what these two are going through, but it's been a good match so far. See if Rob's able to take advantage here. Looks like he's got natural position for the 9 ball and the finish. So he's 3 shots away from potentially getting on the hill. Yeah, pretty well executed there. He just needs to concentrate one more time here and pocket these last 2 balls. And absolutely, Chris. Like Kevin Tarma, he's a heck of a pool player, and just from watching Robert play, he's definitely a capable opponent for Kevin. And so, pretty again, as we covered in the very beginning of this match, their Fargo ratings are within 5 points of each other, so it's been pretty even so far.
And he finishes that off nicely. So we have Rob on the hill at 5-2. We'll see if Kevin can mount a comeback.
All right, Rob to break on the hill. Nothing seems to be going on these tight pockets, but a pretty wide open rack, so we'll see if Kevin's able to get something going.
Mm.
So I think you definitely can see right now that the momentum is with Rob. We'll see if he's able to carry this out for the first set here. But I do believe that Kevin's not out of it yet, and I think he'll get an opportunity in this match at some point. We'll see if he's able to capitalize if that does come up here. You see any trouble on the table, Mike? That
There really doesn't seem to be anything difficult. I don't know. You never know with the 6-7. This six the six could be a little bit of a problem as it's limited in terms of pockets that it can go in. I don't think it can go by the 8, so I think he's going to have to. That's going to be, I think, the big ball to get shape on is the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, looking at the table, I think the only ball that could present an issue here would be the 6. I think because it's going to have the most distance between it and a pocket. That's the thing I can see at the moment. But so far, Rob's looking pretty strong here.
He wanted a little more straightness on this ball. He got himself a little angle, so now we'll see what he's going to do.
Yeah, I think he's finally seeing what we were just talking about with that 6 ball. I mean, if you look at it, 6 ball's really only got a few pockets it can go in, so he's going to have to play a pretty good shot here.
Looks like he's going to come around 3 rails.
Here comes the stroke. Let's see if he's able to execute it.
Well done.
Yeah, I think that's about as good as you can hope for there. What a
Yeah,
shot.
now he's a little straight, but he has a shot.
Definitely the shot of the match so far. like I was mentioning before, the 6-ball's got the most distance between that and the pocket, and as you can see, it's exactly what happened.
Oh, you got lucky though.
He did.
I don't see Kevin's head, but I know it's shaking back and forth saying, "Gosh, I never get a shot."
I'm wondering if Kevin will take the safe and leave the 6 on the rail, come 3 rails, or I'm wondering if he's looking at that 8 ball. Maybe he can hit the 6 and make the 8 ball there, but that's a pretty difficult shot on the hill, so we'll see.
He's trying to make that 9 ball. Oh, all right. I think we're going to see a combination here.
What happened? What happened there? Did you see?
He just came a little bit too long off of that rail and just missed
Mm.
the 6. So we have a combo for the match right here.
All right. Let's see. Rob's able to.
All right.
No, I think they're playing 10 ball last
Oh,
pocketed, I
they are
guess is
playing
what you
last
call it.
pocket. So that means okay, good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Which is an interesting thing always. Different places have different rules for 10 ball, and I do like this rule.
Yeah, I do too. I think it just plays into both players better way, and you can't get those easy early 10 balls, which is good. So let's see if Robert can pull through here. Like I say, Robert's on the hill, first set. I do think they're going to play another set, so don't go anywhere after this one. Yeah, he elected to go with a safe there.
It's like he's called it back in the pocket by himself.
Very, very smart
But
choice.
that's a good
Leaving.
play.
Yeah, I think Kevin realizes the importance of this game and is trying to give himself an opportunity to get it
Here's
done here.
this is an interesting option. I think with the 9 ball there, I think I elect to try to make this ball just because you have such a big pocket.
Yeah, I also like that play as well. Especially if you're Rob, knowing that you have a game or two that you're able to play with here.
Yeah, nice to have a cushion. But he chooses to play it, which is it's neither bad nor good. Just it's executed well. It's not an easy shot.
I think you left the gap.
I believe you're right.
This is a tester shot too right here. So I think he's gonna try to make this ball and give himself an opportunity to go 2 rails, get shape on the 8, but I would just try to make this ball. I think that's what he did. He just came up a little short. All right, Kevin, what you got? Let's see if Kevin's able to capitalize here.
Dig deep. He definitely has a shot here.
Very, very good shot by Kevin. That's a tough cut, thin, very thin cut to the side pocket. He's got himself shaped though.
Yeah, I think if he just makes this with a decent pace, he should have shape on that 9 ball. Oh,
Yep.
he elects to hit that 10. That's don't get in the way. It did not.
All right, big opportunity for Kevin to pull a game out here and get within 2. So the set's definitely not over yet. He's got to pocket this ball and take one game at a time. Looks like he gave the game to him. So 5-3 now. See if Kevin can get a good break here and get something going in this crucial game. Well, 6 ball went in, so he's got an opportunity here.
That's the best break of the match actually so far.
Yeah, I think he's got a little pep to his step now, and he's got some confidence back, which is a good thing. Able to win that last one, and we'll see if he's able to pull through here. Yeah, you can already tell that he's got his confidence back making a shot like that with a lot of draw to it. So the momentum is back with Kevin at the moment. See if he's able to string a few balls together here and make this game make this match a little bit closer. Looks like he just missed that 3 ball, so opportunity back to Rob.
Good speed.
Yeah, that was a delicate shot for sure.
He's gonna have to kick this, and I think if he wants to hit this best, he should try to make a 2 rail and hit that ball coming off of that second rail like that, but maybe not quite so thin. Oh, I jinxed him again.
Oh no.
Actually, I do like the fact though, if you hit that ball off that rail, generally speaking, you're gonna separate yourself a little bit better. So I think you got a little unlucky there. It's not an easy out here. He's got the 7-9. Looks like that doesn't go. So we'll see how he elects to play this. I think what we'll probably see is he'll probably run it out to the 7. Then we'll see whether he elects to try to play the carom or whether he plays a safety there. He also has the option possibly of playing the 410, but I don't know. We'll see what he chooses. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think he's just gonna. I mean, if I'm playing this ball, I think I'm gonna go off of the long rail he's doing, which is good, a good choice. Um, okay, look, I think he wants to play that in the side, but he's gonna come up well short.
I actually think he was trying to. I could be
Break out.
wrong, but I think he was trying to break that 7-9 right there out a little bit and hit that right there. But
You
I
know,
I don't know.
the thing about the 7 and the 9, that as long as you end up on this side of it, if you get to the 7 ball, there's a pretty easy lockdown safe shot there.
I agree.
So it's not entirely
Looks like he
out of
can
the
cut
question,
this.
but I do think you're right that he was trying to go for that breakout.
Good shot.
Yeah, it was a pretty good shot there. So, well, we're gonna get to see what he elects to do here. Like I say, I think you make this ball, leave yourself about where the cue ball's at, and plan on playing a pretty good safe shot on the 7 ball. He's going for a huge draw shot here. You can tell by the stroke. Yeah. I mean, he hit it pretty well, I'm not gonna lie, but
I,
mm,
I'm agreeing with you. Uh, I think he just has a better. It gives himself a better chance to win by playing safety on that 7-9.
yeah, because now you're kind of in a situation where, I mean, he can play a safe here, but it's a lot more difficult to execute than where the 7 was a minute ago. But I think he could try to make this ball, but
I think he's going to try to make it. He can actually play a two-way shot and try to make it and leave it in the end on the rail, or excuse me, leave the cue ball back on the rail by the 8.
he's definitely taking his time with this one. You can see him as he gets down on the shot, he doesn't like it, so he stands back up and readjusts. So
That's interesting.
yeah, I think he definitely tried to make it. He overcut it quite a bit and hit that edge of the side pocket there. So Kevin's still kind of hanging around, so we'll see if he's able to come up with a clutch shot here.
A little firmer.
I mean, this is a pretty high level shot right here. And then he can just hold it for the 8 ball, but we'll see what
Well,
he tries to do.
I do think it's worth going for, and I say that just because if you make it, you have shape. So you have to try to make this.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Oh.
That classic Rob right there. You gotta love that.
A little FaceTime for the viewers. That's pretty funny. Yeah, he's got to be a little disappointed with that, leaving Kevin such a high quality chance here.
All right, Kevin. Kevin cannot afford to miss anymore. He makes this though, and he's right in the match.
Yeah, I think the pressure then goes back to Rob.
Yeah.
4-inch corners, he says. Good shot. All right, remember it's a winter break format, so if Kevin is able to get this game, he gets the break. Then he'll only be trailing by a game, so looking like that's going to be the case.
It does. And unfortunately for me, I have a time commitment here, so I'm going to let Matt take you guys in, and I'll probably be back for the match with PJ and Rob on Saturday. So
Yeah.
great having you, Matt, and I'll watch to find out who watch. I'm going to be watching right now as see who wins this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for helping out with the commentary. It's been a pleasure working with you, and
Great, thanks.
have a good rest of your night.
All right, thanks. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. Well, Kevin Tarma, 5-4 with the break, trailing 5-4 with the break. Massive, massive game here, folks. I know Kevin would like to put a little bit of pressure on Robert if he's able to win this game and go hill. I think we all would like to see a hill game. It's got a ball, got 2 balls down on the break. Getting from the 1 to the 2 is going to be his biggest shot here. Layout's pretty good. Big opportunity for Kevin. All right, opportunity goes back over to Rob on the missed shot there. So Rob on the hill. Not bad. Elects to play it safe. He's going to put a little pressure on Kevin. I think he wants to get that ball in hand so he's able to get a run started. And it looks like he is going to get ball in hand. Little cat and mouse game going right now. This is, like I say, a very big game. Rob wins, he wins the set. Kevin wins, they go hill with one final game to decide who wins this first set of two, I believe. Possibly more. And just a reminder for those of you that are watching, there's another big match going to happen this Saturday. I believe it's going to take place at 6 p.m. That's Mountain Time. Between PJ, forgive me on his last name, solid player. I think it's Latuilele or something like that. Forgive me, PJ. Between PJ and Robert. And I believe Robert is going to be getting a little bit of weight in that set. Still to be determined. So stay tuned on Saturday for that one. Should be a really good match. I think he tried to play it safe there and did not execute it like he wanted to. Big opportunity for Kevin. All right, Kevin knows the importance of this match. He's taking a little extra time here on this shot. Getting from the 5 to the 6, a little tricky. Looks like he's going with a little bit of a tactical shot there. He didn't like the shot, so he went with tried to snooker him a little bit there. But I still think that Rob's able to see this 4 ball, or excuse me, the 5 ball. So we'll see what Rob comes with here. And he went for the pot there and did not make it. So Kevin with another opportunity here. Gotta like his chances to get this done with these 4 balls here. 5 leads to the 6 pretty easy. I like him to get out. I've seen Kevin play enough to know that he is definitely capable of knocking these 4 balls in. Very good shot there. He's going with a high ball, which means he's going to go up here and try to come back down. Yeah, not too bad. Now he's got a little bit of a choice. We'll see if he goes 2 rails behind the 10, which I think is what he'll do. I think his play is here, here, and then come back around. The cue ball is moving. He does have to play it with pace. Yeah, that's what he's doing based on where he's cueing the ball here. Yeah, I was worried about that, though, for him. Sometimes... Oh, that was such a big miss. All right, pressure's on Rob. He's got a golden opportunity here to take the set. I don't think that 10 ball is going to go in the side pocket with as tight as this table's playing. So I'm pretty sure he's going to run the 10 ball up here, come over here. Just a guess based on the layout. We'll see what he does here. Looks like he's putting draw on it, so I think that's what he's going to do. He wants to get right in this area. Okay. Pretty good shot there. That was definitely I think the better choice. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this shot is for the set. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you could see as soon as he hit that ball, it was going to hit the rail. Well, Kevin's thinking there's life. I think he's going to go for it. You know, that's a very smart play there. He didn't trust the shot. Don't blame him. There's a lot of real estate on that table, so he goes for the long, safe shot. Leaves Rob with a lot of distance here. You know, there's one thing in pool that you can't practice for, and that's a little bit of nerves. And I think Rob on that last shot felt some nerves because I liked him to knock that shot down, but kind of an unbelievable try there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's more of a tactical battle again. Trying to get this 10 ball in the biggest game of the set. Kevin's looking to see how much room he's got between that 2 ball and that rail. If he's got a little bit of room, it does make it kind of easier to cut. Is going to take a good stroke and a good shot. I'm liking him to try to make this ball. What a shot. What a shot under pressure. 5-5. Someone's got to be excited for a Hill match. Let us know in the comments for sure. If you're looking forward to this, who you like. Appreciate you being a part of the stream today. Watching, enjoying some pool action at a Salt Lake. My name is Matt Walker. I'm in Jackson, Wyoming with my partner, Mike Cushlin. He was in Salt Lake. He had to go a little bit early, but finishing the set out here for you. Hill match. It's got the 5 ball to go. Excuse me, the 4 ball. Yep, I do agree with that comment, Mark. I think Kevin's got a little momentum here, and I think that Rob was feeling a little bit of pressure because of that miss, because I liked him to make that shot, but again, the one thing you cannot practice ever is nerves. They will get the best of you. I've had my fair share of pool matches where nerves have got the best of me. It affects your decision making, your thought process, your ability to pocket balls. So, you know what Rob's going through? He's got to make a good hit here. Don't want to give up ball in hand on a Hill game. So, I like him to hit this ball, though. All right. You know, I think Kevin's trying to go for a 3 foul rule to win the match. I am pretty sure that's what he's setting up for here. Rob's got to be careful and understand that he just needs to make a hit here, especially with that 6-9 tied up. Going for a jump, going airborne. All right, he is out of the 3 foul penalty there, so he's back on track with a legal hit there on the 1 ball. Kevin's shooting with a lot of confidence now. You can see it in his stroke. You can see it in his shot making. I think he realized that when Rob had that shot on that 10 ball in the last game that was pretty close to straight in after a great shot, I think Kevin took the momentum and I'm pretty sure he's going to run with it here. Rob's got to take a deep breath and realize that that shot's in the past, and he's got to get himself back into a mindset that he can win this match because he's very capable. He was up 5-2, if you remember. You can just see Kevin playing at a completely different pace now. The way he's walking around the table. He's got a lot of confidence. Just like nerves, confidence is a big thing in pool. Confidence can come from many, many different ways. Come from making a crazy shot, making balls. Confidence can come from watching your opponent. You know, when your opponent gets frustrated, believe it or not, it gives a lot of confidence to your opponent. So if you're out there and you're one of those pool players that get upset, just remember that that gives your opponent a little boost of confidence every time that you can show your emotions. I've seen it. It's happened to me. I've done it. I've seen other players get momentum off of it. So best thing you can do is just go with what you know. The mechanics, just when you get an opportunity, make it worth it. Forget about the past. Kind of a big shot here. All right. Rob has a golden opportunity here to steal the setback. He needs to take a deep breath and realize that that last shot's over. And now he has a fantastic opportunity here. It's like he's going with the draw shot here. He's got to make sure it's center pocket on these 4-inch tables or 4-inch pockets. Good shot. Overran it just a little bit. Gonna have to play, I believe. We'll see what he does here. He can go 2 rails. If he goes 2 rails, he's got to put some speed on the cue ball. Trying to get down in this area. I think that's what he's going to do. He's underhit it. He's not going to be happy with that. No, another couple rolls there. He's got to be real careful here. Because if you try to make that up in that corner and you miss, you know it's going to leave it right in the pocket. See if Rob can come with a clutch shot here. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Like I say, you take that shot and you miss, that is the outcome that you're going to get every single time. There's nowhere for that ball to go other than right in front of the pocket from that angle. All right, Kevin has a phenomenal opportunity here. Taking a little extra time because he knows the importance of these 2 shots. Going from 5-2 down in a set to potentially winning it. Two ways to play this. You can go here, 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 and try to play the 10 ball on the side, or go here and then come back out here and try to play the 10 ball on the side there. Let's see which one he goes with. Okay, so he went with option 1 there, but he's overdone it a little bit. All right, big shot here. Big shot. He's going to have to spin the cue ball to avoid the side pocket. He's going to have to play this with a little bit of draw. Okay, never mind. He's got a better angle than I thought, so he's going to go with a high ball. All right, the drama is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you think it's over, something happens and it changes. Rob miraculously back with an opportunity to win the set. As you can tell, viewers at home, this table is not easy to play on. 4-inch corner pockets, 4.25-inch side pockets. For the set. Rob, what a battle. What a battle. What a set. Looks like Rob's going to take that set down. Set number 1.